showed signs of being a toxic partner in the first date. As you will see from the DMs, I am a pushover, and I don't like to make people feel bad about themselves, so a lot of times I will deal with the discomfort that I'm feeling to lessen the discomfort of someone else. That's just something I deal with in my entire life, not only in my personal life, but in my professional life. I felt like I'm the type of person who will fall on the sword for other people type of thing, like, because one of the saddest things to me is when somebody's trying really hard and either being like invalidated or ignored or like just made out to feel shitty about themselves. So I just don't like that. So I'm not gonna give any excuses. You'll see the DMs for what they are, but I'm gonna block out his images and his username, obviously, because I care about like personal privacy. So yeah, we went on a date late 2018, and I will just read it from here. I'm not sure if I will put a screenshot or not. We'll see, but I'm just gonna read it for you guys. Are you ready? This is like bedtime Shelby reads you DMs edition. Okay, the first one's on December 22nd, 2018 at 12:04 a.m. He said, maybe follow me, question mark, with a like face emoji. And I just commented back the next morning. I did. And then the little like blushy smiley face that's like, he sent that, and I said, your dog is lovely. He said, thanks, he's a pretty special pup. Maybe you can meet him sometime. Side note, I'm digging your thigh tat. I said, okay. I said, thank you, baby. I'd love to meet him. The fact that you named him Boom is my favorite thing. I'm gonna have to bleep that out, but he said, thanks. There's a backstory to his name, so that's really cool that you like it. I fill you in when we meet again, with like a winky face. Do you live here in Fayetteville? And then later on, my gosh, oh, that scared me. Okay, yeah. Later on, like about 10 minutes later, he said, dang, I didn't proofread and had a grammatical error. And fixed it. And it was like, he didn't put an apostrophe in aisle. And I said, it's okay, as long as you know the difference between do and do, then we're good. Boo, with like a face or emoji. Yeah, tell me the story sometime soon. What's your number? Also, I do live here. He said, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Sweet, I'm glad we met last night. And then, like, 500 million with, like, a bunch of numbers. Oh, that was his phone number. Okay. I thought he was saying, like, I'm 5,000% sure that I liked meeting you, but he didn't. He sent me his phone number and said, what's yours? And I didn't respond until later on. But before I could respond, he said, geez Louise, I did it again, and like corrected grammar, and it was just an apostrophe and what's. So I sent my phone number, and he said, I'll text you soon. Then he responded to one of my stories on December 23rd, December 24th. He responded to another story. The same day, he responded to another story and said Chinese checkers. And I said, come play with me. And he said, soon. He responded to another story. And I said, you like that? I've never played Fortnite, because we were doing a Fortnite dance in the story. He said, I haven't either, just another reason we're a match. December 25th, he responded to my story. I said, right, to him commenting on it. He responded to another story. December 25th, he responded to another story. And I sent a moon emoji, the one that's like yellow, and it's like, same day, he responded to another story and said, sorry, you play all the badass games. So responded to another story stories and said A1 use of boomerang, which I think was me trying to like make him feel good about his like Insta game. And he responded to one of my stories with this emoji and this emoji. January 10th, he responded to one of my stories of me thrifting and said, "That's you." And I said, "Right." January 11th, I posted a story of a like personality test that he like had given me, and I tagged him in it. January 11th, he responded to a selfie on my story and said, "Those braids with the heart eyes, sort of jerk and asshole. You didn't do anything to deserve that treatment. Some things recently happened in my life that made me evaluate how I treat people and who I want to be moving forward. Regret is a powerful thing, and I'm truly sorry. Wishing you the best in all you do. April 13th, he said, what are the odds of you being my friend in the future? And the next day I said, what kind of friends? Because obviously I was like pretty guarded. And he said, I honestly never thought you would be open to it, but the kind of friends that laugh and enjoy things together. And I said, you've been pretty crazy. Because behind this, you know, there is like our phones. So like there's phone calls, there's voicemails, there's texts, there's all of that. So I said, you've been pretty crazy, but if you want to hang, then I'm down. Don't treat me like shit, though. And he said, treating like shit is cut out completely. Also the crazy part, lol. And then on April 18th, he responded to a selfie on my story and said, looking as beautiful as ever. April 19th, he said, killing it with the braid action. April 23rd, he said, Zoom, she's fine. April 27th, he said, hottie. April 27th, I said, lol, thanks. April 30th, he said, whew, whew. May 3rd, he said, if you're dealing with a rough patch with someone, I hope things can be resolved. Keep the faith. Because it was a response to a story of mine that I can see now. May 7th, he sent a little, like, what are those things called? Confetti blower thing, like a horn thing, to congratulate me on my graduation. May 10th, he said, let the freckles shine through. May 13th, he said, shoe choice on point with like an emoji. August 22nd, he responded to a story of my ex and said trust fund or unemployment? Question mark. September 12th, he said, at what point do you think I'll realize I'm a piece of shit? Question mark. Later on that same day, he said, obviously rhetorical, just venting on the state of things. Hope your relationship status is better off than mine. The next day, he said, I really just want a cute chick to have great sex with. I'm feeling uncomfy. September 26th, he said, still dating the granola. Sorry, that was derogatory. I'm an asshole and I'm drunk, but they have nothing to do with each other. September 27th, he said, I really just wanted to have sex with you. By the way, the first DM said, I really just wanted to have sex. And then 2 hours later, or an hour later, he said, with you. November 3rd, he said, I'm sorry for always being a jerk. I'm working on things with my doctor, and she's helped me realize I have insecurities that I like control how I treat people. And the only way to get over those things is to have to love myself first. It's a work in progress. You didn't deserve any of the harsh words I said to you, and I'm truly sorry for how hurtful I was towards you. November 8th, he said, what can I do to make things up? Better question, can I? December 2nd, he just responded to a selfie and said, are they? Question mark, which my story said, the holidays are hard. December 7th, he said, could we try to be friends? December 27th, he said, seriously, last time, I'm not that hardcore Trump to pick you over him. What? December 27th, he said, would you be open to giving me a third and final chance? And this is after I just gotten through another breakup, like my second in 1 year. And I said, we could go to dinner if you want. Why am I the way that I am? He said that would be great, maybe after New Year's sometime. And I said, sure, hit me up with an angel emoji. December 31st, he said, doing anything tonight? And I said, dude, everything is dead. He said, a few of us are going to Emma Pub in Springdale, then coming back to the house for drinks. You're more than welcome to join. Side note, should I be worried about this Corey guy? Oh my god, he texted me a few weeks ago and threatened to whoop me if I talked to you. He said y'all were engaged. Oh my god, that is a whole other side story. Okay, we're losing the plot, you guys, but bad. Anyway, same day he said, should I not have asked? And I said, no worries, haha. He said, Happy New Year. And I said, we were not engaged. could just go sit on a patio and have a bev on one of these Arkansas winter days that aren't too cold. Same day, he responded to a story of mine and said, cozy look on point. January 3rd, he said, oh, January 3rd, same day. I said, woke up before 2 p.m. with like a crying, happy face. He said, ow, does wasabi sound sometime next week? And I said, sounds good to me. He said, I'll give you a shout. January 9th, how does Tuesday sound? And I told him I'm going out of town Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe next weekend. And he said that'll work. Then January 11th, he said, random question, are you on the job hunt? There's a job at Tyson that you might check out. It's called Staff Analyst System Administrator and User Experience. I was looking for a few of my other friends and noticed this one asked for a degree in design. And I said, damn, thanks for letting me know. I'm mainly looking for freelance stuff right now. January 13th, he responded to a story and said, groovy. January 15th, he said, free Saturday or Sunday. Okay, another context to the story is I just started dating my current boyfriend, like, right whenever he was, like, trying to hit me up to go out, and I was like, yeah, it's probably not gonna be a good thing. I should have just said no, but clearly we're learning things, so. January 15th, okay, so free Saturday, Sunday. 2 days later, he said, should I ask another time? January 21st, he responded to a story of mine and said, new boyfriend, question mark, and I said, he, LOL. He said, happy for you. Now it makes sense why you ghosted me. Again, LOL. Which, like, I understand where he's coming from, but I wish he would give me, like, a little bit more, like, leeway without, like, toxic he was acting. Like, it's not just me. Like, and also, I don't have to respond to anybody that I don't want to respond to. Like, I'm sick of that. I'm mainly talking to myself, but January 21st, I said, sorry, he's been my best friend for a decade and everything just happened really fast. I'm happy and I'm sorry. He said, no worries, it is what it is. Maybe I'll get another chance in the future. February 4th, he said, I guess you're still dating your best friend, and then asked if we were polyamorous. The day after my birthday, he said, are y'all into anything spicy? Of a picture of me and my boyfriend. Same day, he said, if y'all are interested, give me a follow. May 3rd, he responded to a selfie of me and, ew, what's vanish mode? Wow. That's so cool. Okay, anyway, sorry. May 3rd, he responded to a selfie of me and said, yes, please, with like a sweaty face. That's like, and then a face. So, yeah, it's not as bad as I remember. Weird. This one's interesting. Okay, so January 2020, I got a DM that said, do you sell sexy/nude or feet content? And it said, I pay very well. And the same day I said, how well, question mark, with an angel emoji. He said, depends on what you want to sell. And I said, well, I think my boyfriend would only let me do feet, to be honest. And he said, you never know. Maybe he's into it. And then it says that I responded at 5:30. He's not into it, but I'm like, did I send that? Did my ex hack my Instagram or what? I don't know who this is, but on March 6th of 2018, they said, hey, you cute Ash. December 3rd of 2018 said, how's it going, Shelby? And I said, hi, do I know you? They said, no, but you're really cute. I said, thanks. And they said, can I take you out sometime? May 22nd of last year, they said, commented on a picture of me and said, let me eat you from the back. And then June 23rd, responded to a selfie of me with like the drooling face and 2 heart eye emojis. August 12th, just said beautiful to a selfie. August 27th, responded to a selfie and said, I haven't seen Ron in a long time, or you. What? Who are you? Okay, this one's bad. said, still, question mark, how have you been? Question mark. I will be frank, ... You and I have chemistry, period. I think we should have sex and explore that. By the way, I had no interest in this person whatsoever. I met him once, and it was not like that. Obviously, he was dating my friend. He said, I'm leaving for LA in 2 weeks, hit me up. And I said, December 15th, I said, I'm currently celibate, but thank you. He said, I see, I can't say I'm not disappointed. I would appreciate it if you tell me if that changes, but if not, that's cool too. Dope ASMR, by the way. Hope you're doing well. December 21st, 2018, he responded to a selfie with a fire emoji. December 22nd, 2018, he said, hey, how you doing? January 7th, 2019, he said, glorious, to a selfie of mine. January 17th, 2019, he said, I take this series of pictures a lot and begrudge your abstinence. Why? I said, thanks, dear. I'm like such a fucking pushover, damn. He said, if you want to thank me, then take me off the fishnet and take a few more. Oh, ew. I was wearing fishnets, I guess. If you want to thank me, then take off the fishnet and take a few more. What? February 23rd, 2019, he said, at least your nipples are the same color. And I said, what the fuck? And he said, heterochromia. And then said, I didn't mean to be rude, but crass, I'm sorry. I thought you'd think it was funny, my bad. July 14th, 2019, he sent a fire emoji. July 18th, 2019, he said, hey, are you up? I hear you're in town. April 4th, 2020, he said, what's the project? I said, I just need to get your input on a potential resource for men, because I'd asked for men to contact me about my degree project. He said, okay. I said, what's a good email for you? He sent it. I said, did you get my email? He said, it went to spam. I'll address it today. Sorry for the delay. June 16th, he said, what are you doing this weekend? I'm coming home for a few weeks. It would be great to see you. June 20th, he said, hey, what are you up to? I'm in Northwest Arkansas. October 6th, he sent a fire emoji. So, this is another bad one. The texts from this are so much worse, though. Blech. This guy's gross. Okay, so this is another guy I ghosted. Obviously, like 2018 was a really rough year for me, and that's no excuse. I don't really condone ghosting. I feel like it's a really immature response to relationships or potential relationships, but c'est la vie. Anyway, he sent me a response to a story of mine. It said, Shelby, question mark, I'm so confused. I said, I'm sorry, I just don't think it's a good idea. He said, why wouldn't you just talk to me about it? Honestly, the way you went about it is very immature. It's disheartening. And I said, I don't know, I suck. He said, honestly, if this is how you're going to treat me, I don't want any part of you. I said, we don't even know each other. You're overwhelming and it freaked me out. I wish you the best. I'm sorry for being an asshole. Go find someone better. He said I was overwhelming for being genuine and honest. This is manipulation, you guys, okay? It's ironic that you called out your ex for being an asshole, but clearly treating me the same way. I'm sorry for being sweet to you and caring. It's unreal that you couldn't even have a coffee with me. I went at your pace and did everything right, yet here we are. I said, okay, well then find someone who will treat you how you want to be treated. I'm clearly not it. He said, you are, or were. You realize you're pushing me away, not the ladder. And then spelled ladder wrong. And then he said, I'm sorry that I like you. I'm sorry that it's overwhelming. I don't know how else to act. It's fucking bullshit that I wear my heart on my sleeve, yet the people who are assholes to their girls are the people who get the attention. I just wish you had a real reason for us not to hang out other than I'm overwhelming. And then he said, am I not worth a chance? And I said, I'm not. What? Do you not understand? You're too nice. You deserve someone wholesome. He said, why can't that be you? And then said, I'll just leave you be then. I'm not over it though. Next day said, Shelby, really? Same day said, if that's how you feel, I won't talk to you anymore, but just know this truly He said, I'm more disappointed in how you handled. I lost a lot of respect for you. And yeah, take care. It just blows my mind how I could do everything right and this is how you treat me. October 19th, he said, I hope you're well. October 22nd, responded to a story and said, vibe. October 22nd, responded and said, I'm sorry for everything, but honestly, I'm surprised by you. October, same day, said, I don't know if a person can truly be that selfish and be happy. I'm done with this. December 16th, responded to a story and said, I guess you didn't respond to my question. Then said, sorry for everything that happened. Also, my dad passed away last month, so I've been a wreck. I've been evaluating my life, and I just wanted to apologize to you. I just really liked you. I hope we can be friends. And I said, no need to apologize. I'm sorry to hear about your dad. You'll be in my prayers. He said, I'm also potentially moving to LA if I accept this job offer. Same day, he said, do you think you can try? He responded to a story of me posting about my YouTube channel and said, do you think you tried too hard but spelled too wrong? And I corrected him. Oh, Lord. And then he said, bye. November 28th of 2019, he responded to a story of mine and said, LOL. I don't know why. December 6th, responded to a story of mine and said, recycle, which was a story I posted that my ex posted. Then on my birthday, he said, in 2020, he said, happy birthday, Shelby. May 8th, he said, congrats on graduating. October 31st, he said, killer, with an X. November 8th, he said, you're a dream, love your creativity, with an X. So that was a roller coaster. I will say, like, I understand it can hurt to be rejected, especially if somebody's not, like, overtly obvious about it. But that's no reason to treat somebody like shit or to make them feel bad about themselves or to try to, like, claw your way into their life. Like, it's so weird. Okay, this one's just awesome. He's just nice to me, so I'm gonna put that one on blast. I think that's about it, you guys. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else worthy of throwing some shade at. And I know reading them back, I'm realizing a lot about my lack of responses or lack of, you know, empathy. But never make somebody make you feel like you're somebody that you're not, or make you feel like you owe them something, especially if you don't know them. Meeting somebody a few times is not knowing them, and guys can be super manipulative, especially whenever you don't